How was your week, man?
Man, my weeks are long.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be, but they just seem to be. But I'm looking forward to the weekend. I need to butter the marriage a little bit. I need to do some things at the house.
Okay.
I knocked a couple things off the list. My old lady is really into making sure that the house and the yard and everything look good.
Okay.
And it was time to do that spring cleanup. Bro, my backyard walks off into a ravine. No fences. The deer treat my yard like I don't live there.
Right.
Like I'm a guest on they shit. Like it's crazy. So traditionally I used to go out there and spend 3 or 4 hours and all that type of cool shit. But I make a couple dollars now, bro. Where the landscapers at?
I heard that. Save you some time.
Man, listen. And then it works out because I got a couple homies that do landscaping.
Okay.
So I could, give my money to some people that I know and I fuck with and, care about their well-being. And I'm like, this is just a great opportunity.
Yeah.
So, what is he on? I should shout out my landscaper.
Yeah, man.
I don't see it, so I'm not even going to try it or try to figure this whole thing out. But my dude, Joe Jacobs. Big shout out to Joe Jacobs for coming through and putting me all the way together.
Yeah.
You can find him. He on my friends list, all that type of cool shit.
What's up?
Check out Joe, man. He do good work. Put me all the way together.
Yeah. Shout out to Van Bass Painting Company. It's my boy Jalal. Great work. Interior, exterior painting, whatever you need, he can get you together. Commercial, residential, he can get you together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Going forward, because we had this conversation, but we're going to use this opportunity. If you got a small business that you would love to hear a shout out, I mean, a couple of views, couple of likes, couple of comments, all that type of shit, we wouldn't mind posting your information. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll post the information to my man in the video. That way you could click on him in the link, because he damn sure put me together.
While I'm thinking about it, Sky High Sports, my boy Lamar. Dude is doing a phenomenal work with capturing these phenomenal athletes at the high school level.
Yeah.
He's shutting it down, man.
Yeah. All of that cool stuff.
Yeah.
It's definitely a market for all of that stuff. So we're gonna add everybody information to the video. It's on YouTube. You should go to YouTube and search BWYF. And I think we the only result right now.
Right now, yeah.
I think we the only result right now. So yeah, y'all can head over there and hit us up. All that type of cool shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got that knocked out for the week.
Right.
Yard looks great.
That's
to be honest, and she don't know this, but prepping for Mother's Day, bro.
That part.
Prepping for Mother's Day, trying to make sure that everything is set up and good to go. She wants some stuff.
Hey, man, it's only the second most celebrated holiday in the country, man. Christmas first, and
then Mother's Day.
So you got Jesus and then your mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them.
So that's the plan.
Yep.
So yeah, going through all of that stuff, that was my week. How about yours, man?
Everything was good, brother.
Leading up to the show.
Everything was good, man. I can't complain. Everything's justified. School, work, family. It's the same old.
All of that cool shit.
Yeah, just doing what you're supposed to do, day to day.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Sure.
So again, like we said, the Patreon is not available yet, but I'm telling y'all, as soon as it is, you're going to want to be a part of it, because the lead up to the point where we hit record, it never disappoints ever. Plus, we say and do things off camera that we don't say and do on camera.
Yeah.
So you'll get all of that stuff once you get in, and we promise it's gonna be affordable.
The warm up.
The biggest thing about it is just making sure that we can keep the warm ups.
That's what we.
The warm ups, man.
The warm up.
We want to make sure that we keep the product moving forward, and the Patreon is gonna definitely help that whole process happen,
Yes,
making
sir.
sure that the locations is where we want to be at, and so on and so on and so forth. Big shout out to the city. It's looking good tonight.
Yeah, man.
We got downtown in the background.
Yeah, man.
216, we in the building. But anyway, leading up to the show, we was having a conversation about childhood crushes.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man.
I got 3 of them.
I got 2.
You got 2?
One is a cartoon character.
One of mine is a cartoon character too. So.
Actually, I got 3 too.
Okay.
I can't think of
We're going to say the cartoon character for last. Who's your first one?
Topanga, of course.
No, Topanga is on my list, bruh.
Topanga, bruh.
Boy Meets World was one of the greatest shows ever when we was coming up. Remember, it started on TGIF.
Yeah.
And then it was on when we came home from school type of deal.
Yeah.
It would just be on around that time. It was one of them shows that I used to watch, and I knew when it went off, Mommy was going to come in and turn to the news, and we had to watch the news.
Does Megan Good from Cousin Skeeter count? On the Cousin Skeeter side of the game, does that count?
Megan Good, see, I don't.
She was young.
But I don't know how young. I wasn't feeling Megan Good till Stomp the Yard, for me personally.
Okay.
I'm not saying she wasn't in some shit. I'm not saying she's not dope. I'm not saying she's not fly.
I think I saw the potential. And I was like, she gonna be something.
See, I didn't really watch Cousin Skeeter either.
What?
I didn't. Okay. I didn't really watch Cousin Skeeter either.
Okay.
But
all
right. Megan Good been fly for a while. But them low-rise khakis she had on at the end of Stomp the Yard, brother, that shit did it for me. But Megan Good is actually not on my list. Topanga Lawrence is.
Topanga, man.
Lisa Turtle.
Lisa Turtle, right.
Lisa Turtle from Saved by the Bell.
Right.
Who is not doing well.
No?
No, time was not her friend.
What happened?
Honestly, don't know.
Huh.
But I forgot what her real name is. Feel free to let us know what her real name is in the comments. I don't even want to look it up. But, yeah, I don't think.
Health-wise?
Just it looks like choices. I think there's some sort of opioid or narcotic involved.
Nope.
Or something to that effect.
Nope. I'm doing a U-turn. I'm not going down that street.
But when she was in Saved by the Bell,
yeah.
First of all, I think she might have been like the only black kid in that school.
Yeah.
Bayside High.
Yeah,
I think. But regardless of all of that, she was dope.
Yeah. Huh. Now we gotta address the elephant in the room. Our cartoon crushes, man. So the one female from Ninja Turtles, April
O'Neil.
Yeah,
the one in the cartoon was pretty dope.
April, and then X-Men. Was it Rogue? I think it was Rogue.
Yeah, she was from New Orleans. She had that New Orleans kind of an accent to it.
Yeah, man.
If I'm not mistaken.
I just, even as a kid, though, I'll be honest, man. It's probably lead to a more serious conversation for others. Mm-hmm. But why do cartoons need cleavage, man?
Bruh. Because they had them. Do you remember Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Man, right.
Jessica Rabbit.
You see what I'm saying?
Was.
Hey, bro.
Dude, Jessica Rabbit. I was too young for even really appreciate Jessica Rabbit for what Jessica Rabbit was.
Why were these animated characters
so curvy, These were animated characters, bruh, that were doing.
Have we been programmed?
Bruh.
Oh, man.
Bruh. But it's still happening. Mrs. Incredible was thick.
Yeah.
She was thick. There was childbearing hips. In a super suit.
Why did we notice that at that age, though?
When she got stuck in them doorways and she caught a reflection of herself, and with the look, I'm like, yeah, I've been looking at you all this whole movie.
Bruh.
I know.
Man, now I'm looking back.
This ain't my finest moment, y'all, but I'm just being honest. I want to be honest if I'm on the mic.
Now I'm looking back on it, man.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Here's what's crazy.
I see it now.
My childhood animated crush was not. She didn't have cleavage. No. Patty Mayonnaise. I thought Doug was dope, and I thought that if Doug liked her, she got to be the one for us.
It's our girl.
Yes. Topanga Lawrence, Patty Mayonnaise, and Lisa Turtle.
Okay. That's dope.
Shout out to all the 80s babies who know everybody we talking about.
Yeah, man.
Because you got to be born in a certain... Dom, how you doing, Dom?
I'm chilling.
Do you know who Lisa Turtle is?
What show?
Saved by the Bell.
I watched the show growing up, but I don't know.
I think they rebranded it and redid it.
Yeah, they redid a couple of times. I don't even know if she was on the one that you probably saw.
I don't think so.
Do you know who Topanga Lawrence is? You probably never, because they redid that too.
Yeah.
It was a Girl Meets World.
That's right.
That Topanga was the mom.
By the
Never
time
seen
he
that
came around,
Yeah,
in the 90s, he
she
was
was
born
over
in
with.
the 90s, right?
No, 01.
Jesus.
Oh,
It's amazing our paths even crossed to get us here. Honest to God, it is.
yikes.
I was in 11th grade, 10th grade, and 11th grade in 2001.
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
Now we're older. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, no, they don't make cartoons like that no more neither.
I don't want to talk.
I don't know. The big sister from Lilo and Stitch was pretty rounded off in certain areas.
Where are we going?
I don't know how we got.
No,
I mean,
we're not gonna-
childhood crushes, I guess, but it just be amazing that the stuff that they put into.
Bruh. The writer, like, just the thought.
They had to draw that up.
They
had to draw it up.
Who decided that they're going to look like this?
Yeah, they could have made it. In the end, they had to present the drawings to somebody who was in charge of the money, and the people in charge of the money was like, "Yeah, let's roll with that."
Were we watching? Was X-Men an adult cartoon? Did I miss something?
Well, a lot of
Ninja Turtles was an adult cartoon. Did I miss something?
no,
Because these women had adult features.
no, they did. They did. And they had options, and they just drew them like this. Anyway, I mean, it's probably some subliminal shit
I
jumping
ain't
off.
mad at it, but I'm just saying, like, I know now, I see now, like,
I know it's a lot of subliminal things that happen in, cartoons and television. Like when I found out like in beer commercials,
yeah,
pop commercials, shit like that, when they have ice sitting in the glass and then they pour pop over the ice, there's actually silhouettes of naked women on the ice.
wow.
And you don't physically see it with your eyes, but you subconsciously notice it, and it makes that ice look more appealing. They did this in a test on more than one occasion where they would have two glasses sitting there filled with ice, and they would ask people to pick one. And by far, people picked the one with the naked woman on the ice.
Whoever controls the image controls the mind.
That part.
That's cold game right there.
That part.
That's
So,
cold game.
That's a possibility that even as kids, we was and it was happening to the point where they stopped a lot of shit. Like, you don't even remember, once upon a time, Dom, there used to be cigarette commercials.
Yeah, I believe it.
It'd be like
Joe
it'd be
Camel.
like it'd be like a sexy woman running across the beach.
Because
It was just as bad as the Mentos commercials where
When was
nothing
it
led
bad,
to
though?
fresh breath. It was the ball went over the fence. They jumped the fence.
when did cigarettes become bad?
They were always bad.
They were always bad, but here's the thing: the cigarette companies knew that smoking cigarettes could lead to all of these other issues, and they said nothing.
Once laws
So
got
when
passed,
they got sued,
Yeah.
and it was like you motherfuckers knew and didn't tell nobody,
Yeah.
they stopped that shit completely. And for a long time, it was only, you might get a billboard here and there, and then you would get like a magazine ad, but you would not get. I don't even think they're allowed to advertise cigarettes no more, for real. Like, I don't know where that shit jumps off
then
at.
Truth.com came out.
Oh.
And that was the lady with the hole in her throat.
Yeah,
And she was like,
that was a thing.
that kind of turned a lot of people off.
That was a thing.
I would imagine so.
It was bad. I remember it was a sign. They had a baby that had been born
Sheesh.
but had all kinds of issues. So it was the plastic thing, and it was tubes and tape and all kinds of shit happening. And this shit was on the back of a bus.
Man. They also
I'm like, this
passed
is a
laws to where they had to start putting warning labels.
Yeah.
And I think with the warning labels, they said you had to not only put it on the carton, but you had to put it on whatever stand you had the cigarette stocked on. So you had to now, give people fair warning.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
you can end up with a hole in your throat.
Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough go
Yeah.
for a long time. But they stopped doing a lot of that stuff because of the ability. It was so bad for you, and they were still doing a lot of the subliminal shit to appeal to a certain audience and things of that nature. Like, it was fucked up.
Because up
But,
to that point,
I mean,
man,
listen,
smoking cigarettes was looked at as cool. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it was one of those things where everybody did it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you watch movies that's based on like the 40s and the 50s,
Then you got
everybody smoked.
Then you got the inmates fighting over whole cartons
Yeah,
of cigarettes.
that was a thing.
Like, yeah,
So there's probably some subliminal shit.
yeah.
Considering how they do things, in other markets, I got no reason to believe that they didn't make some things appealing to parents. And I guess, fucking up the kids was just a byproduct of making sure some adults wanted to sit down and have that conversation. Because, I mean, some people fantasize about women. Other people fantasize about, cartoons and shit like that.
That's true.
Like, I thought Patty Mayonnaise was dope, but I wasn't never trying to be like, I'm going to find me a woman that looks just like Patty Mayonnaise. But there are some people who take things to those extremes in regards to this particular topic. So
But maybe people do it indirectly, kind of like what you were talking about, pouring the beer over the ice.
With the
and you don't realize the imagery that's being used to attract you, and then you go out and you looking, and somebody looks attracted to you, but it's not going back to your mind that, hey, she look like April from Teenage Mutant Ninja
Turtles. Yeah,
she got pink lips.
Yeah, that could.
You know what I'm saying?
That could easily be an issue.
Yeah,
it was. It's interesting though, because a lot of those people who probably take things to the extreme are not going on a lot of dates, probably.
Man, dating.
They probably struggle.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, I was talking to several people of the female nature.
Really?
About
you?
No. Being fashionably late to dates. So I'm glad you brought that up. And I was told that it's perfectly fine to be fashionably late to a date because women have so much preparation to do. They got hair, makeup, nails, shower, outfit, you name it. Right?
Yeah.
So then I also asked, well, is it okay for a man to just be
late,
fashionably late to your dates?
And they said,
I was told, no, that's unacceptable.
Across the board? That was across the board. That was
Not
the consensus.
One person
said it's okay for
one
men
person said if they call and keep you in the loop.
Did any of these women say that they were calling?
No.
They was just gonna be late.
Yeah.
Jesus.
One of them. Now, you got why not get dressed earlier or prepared earlier for the date? That's just one thing.
Yeah.
I was told procrastination. And that was just a justification, and we left it at that. I said, fine.
Wow.
Now, speaking of preparation, you prepare by doing your nails, makeup, hair, etc.
Yeah.
But what about the preparation that he has to do to even go out on a date with you? He got to have a job.
He needs a car.
He needs a car.
Decent credit score.
A decent credit score.
401k.
A certain
At our
tax
age,
bracket.
retirement plan need to already be talked about in place.
He needs to have his life together.
And he can't be late.
To even go on the date.
Oh, Jesus, Lord.
To even get a yes. Help me out, man. Help me understand.
Listen, okay. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate in this one.
Okay.
So if he had to go through all of that stuff pre-approach to even inquire about a date, then he should be ready.
He should be ready.
Should be ready. Now, what he should do, in my opinion, is show up on time. And when she's late, he should leave. He should leave.
Okay, go deeper.
And then hit her up. I waited for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
You didn't call or text. And you didn't show up.
Wait.
I don't really do late. So have a good one.
What if he calls somebody else to come meet him?
Oh.
But then Miss Late shows up.
And it's like, what are you doing?
No, she's there. The person he called didn't even show up yet. So then when she shows up, hey, this is so-and-so. I thought you weren't coming. So now we about to go eat.
Yeah.
You feel free to stay.
I tell you what, I'll buy you a couple of drinks. We'll put them on my tab. Enjoy the rest of your evening. It's perfectly okay to hold people accountable for their actions. Ladies, ladies, be late. Be late if you choose to be late.
Is it okay to hold people accountable for
that? Is he eating again?
He is.
God damn it.
I knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to do it. He can't help it. The show is so good, he has to eat.
Jesus Lord.
Yes.
Is it okay?
He would talk more, y'all, but he can't. This is a mouthful of food.
Is this the social climate that allows?
It needs to be. It needs to be, man. Hold people accountable. They gonna hold you accountable. Females will hold you accountable for the decisions that you make, bruh. They chose to be late. Procrastination is a choice. Hold them accountable for it. I bought you a couple of drinks.
Especially early on.
Thank you.
Especially early on.
You don't owe her nothing. I
like
bought you
it.
a couple of drinks on my tab. Go to the bar, order them. It's on me. I called somebody else, and they showed up in a timely fashion.
Right.
I have no desire to continue this with you. I don't.
Their 15 minutes was a real 15
10 minutes.
Not an hour.
That part. That
Wow.
part. Hold them accountable for the decisions that they make. Listen, I say all the time, and anybody who knows me knows I say this, even with my old lady. Hey, how you doing? Ladies man. I say, hey, sweet thing, how about I take you out for a fish sandwich? Those in Cleveland that's listening to this know, and then a couple of people that I know that's not in Cleveland listening to this, they gonna get hip. Calypso's. We're gonna head down on 140th.
Easy.
Grab you, get you a whiting sandwich. I don't know what you want. Maybe some catfish, maybe some orange roughy. Come with some French fries. Piece of wheat bread, that little piece of wax paper on top. Couple hot sauce packets, a spork.
Kim's.
What?
What?
We gonna spend $6, $7 and some change. We gonna go down to the lake, go for a walk.
Fresh catch.
I don't owe you nothing.
Right. Don't owe you nothing.
I don't owe you nothing.
What is that?
When you get a job, and a job is a relationship, whether anybody likes it or not, you're going to spend, usually around here, 40 hours a week there. You're not going to spend 40 hours a week at home. But start a job and be late three times in a week.
I'm glad you said that, because when I asked, is it okay to be fashionably late to work, I was told no. So help me understand.
Be late to anything that matters and see how well that works for you.
Man.
Be late to a doctor's appointment. We're going to have to reschedule your appointment.
We gotta
be late to court.
Yes.
You're going to jail.
You going to jail.
You're going to jail.
Hands behind your back. Nope, no questions.
And nobody cares.
You get one phone call.
Period.
Yeah.
You're not here. You weren't even here to defend yourself.
Man.
Be late to a nail appointment. I guarantee you, the nails that they went to go get done for the date, yes, be late to that. I guarantee you the person that does their nails is going to take their deposit, keep their deposit, and cancel their appointment and tell them you have to put down another deposit and reschedule.
Easy.
Why do you get to be late to me?
Easy.
You're not about to back burner me, and I don't know you. I just asked you out on a date. We ain't sat down and had no conversation. I have every right to hold you accountable for your actions.
Now, you know, folks get mad at you when you hold them accountable.
Don't they? Don't they?
Man.
They be upset. I'm mad that you didn't get into an argument with one of these women that you was talking to.
No, I don't argue.
You ain't going, I guess, for what?
No.
For what?
No, I said what I said. That's what I said.
Listen, hey, ladies.
You can disagree, but I said what I said.
Ladies, don't be mad when you leave. When he tell you, I got you 2 drinks at the bar, have a good evening, but you was late, and I don't really do that.
Man. Because you're already showing signs
Red flag popped up.
that I can't.
And see, that be the problem with people in human nature. I know some people that's attracted to the red flags.
Yeah, right.
They be like, oh, you was late?
Because they are walking red flags.
They are
themselves.
walking red flags.
So your red
They
flag
be like, the red flags
is
be
going
the
to
things-
date my
yeah.
red flag.
Bruh.
And this is going to be a toxic situation.
Everybody toxic.
Ugh,
Everybody be toxic.
that's deep.
So they had no leeway for this. Like, he cannot be late.
Can't be late. That's just
He ain't allowed to procrastinate.
That
He ain't
is-
allowed to.
unacceptable.
So why wouldn't you want that in return? You want that, but you don't want to provide that for somebody?
Well, you know they say a one-sided relationship is a slave ship. So apparently,
Bruh. Jesus.
apparently, my standards and what I want supersedes anybody else involved. And
I try to make it a habit of putting out there what I want to return.
man, hey man, there's some Oscar-winning performances going on out here, man. Some Oscar-winning, not in Hollywood, but some Oscar-winning performances where people are not keeping it genuine with each other. Just an all-out Oscar performance, bro.
Woo, Lord.
You late. Oh, it's okay. Knowing good and doggone well.
It ain't okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever the red flag is, say something.
You gotta be there for all of that.
Man. And if they don't like it when you say something, they ain't for you. But if you're scared to say something, you're going to end up in a one-sided relationship, which is a slave ship.
Don't do that.
And you can't get mad when you get whipped.
Don't do that.
Speak up.
Jeez. Me and my old lady get into it a lot because she does this clutch your pearls thing when I say some shit that's obviously her. And I'm like, hey, I love you for who you are. You allowed to be who you are. What you're not allowed to do is pretend like you're not you. She be like, well, I don't do that. Like, yes, you do, but I love you for it.
Like, give me an example. Give me an example. I'm trying to understand.
She asked me the other day, she was like, am I sensitive? I was like, no, you're not sensitive.
Huh?
She asked me, was she sensitive? I said, no.
About what? I mean, like sensitive how? Like,
I say, to what and to who?
Okay.
Give me a scenario where you were sensitive. I'm like, you spoiled. As the person who spoils you, I can contend to that.
Okay.
When you want something, you want it. You ain't trying to hear the word no. So what looks like sensitivity in your eyes, it's not sensitivity. It's you poking your lip out because you can't have things a certain kind of way or want to do things a certain day. And it don't even be like I'm saying no. It shit just don't be realistic.
How would she define the sensitive, though?
Bruh. She never did.
Okay.
And I specifically asked her, I'm like, you're going to have to give me a scenario where you were sensitive. I'm like, it ain't, I don't see it. But most women of her stature are not. When you spend some time being a single mom, those women traditionally are not sensitive. They have a zero tolerance for, good ones have a zero tolerance for bullshit.
Okay.
They have taken so much of their own time and energy and effort and money and dedicated it to bettering their situation for not only themselves but their kid, that when you show up with bullshit, it doesn't fit into the equation. So single moms traditionally will cut that shit loose way sooner than other women will. Other women tend to be a little bit more tolerant of shit. At least it's just my opinion of the situation. So
in your experience.
In my experience.
Okay.
So when I came around, she didn't have a whole lot of tolerance for like extracurricular, just like I never had an opportunity in a relationship where I could just like sit back and chill. She always was pushing for progress, pushing for things. I mean, at the time I was so young, it helped me out a whole lot.
Okay.
As far as progression goes, like I got married young, which I'm really glad that I did that.
So you took an accelerated class.
Okay. I bought a house young. So I was, now brother sitting on some equity and that type of shit. So, it was some things that I figured out at an early age because of the mentality that she had, because she had been single mom, not for an extremely long amount of time, but for a little bit. But as always, it's helped me in the whole grand scheme of things as far as this overall life. But
that's what's up.
Spoiled.
Who spoiled her?
I did.
She was spoiled before you?
She was, but the means and the resources to be as spoiled as she wanted to be wasn't available. She had the mentality, but she didn't have a lot of the stuff that goes along with it.
So you created this situation.
Oh, I created a monster. Now,
why would you go and create a monster?
Man, listen. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Seemed like a good idea.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Is that what Frankenstein's doctor said?
And spoiling women, and y'all gonna be mad at me for this, but spoiling women is some light-skinned dude shit.
What? Go deeper. What do you think?
Bruh, wasn't it Drake? I don't think it's, how did he say it?
That is Drake all day.
I don't be conscious of making monsters out of the women I sponsor until it all goes bad.
Wow.
But shit, it's all good.
Wow.
Or the lyrics, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. You right.
Bruh.
That's deep, man.
Bruh. Listen.
Oh.
Because I was not conscious of the situation. But luckily for me, the situation hasn't went bad. Like I said, because of the accelerated class, we was able to put ourselves in a position where I don't want a whole lot of things anymore. If we want to, we just kind of go and copy everything, be cool. But
I think that comes with age with men anyway. Like,
you think so?
We start to kind of minimize because I think a lot of us start to appreciate saving money, investing money, not being wasteful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Staying within a certain kind of means. You start to realize that rich people don't stay rich by just throwing money away.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
you don't stay rich by writing checks. That's for sure.
So
learning how to do other things with your money. My phone is jumping crazy, and it's because of the videos that we posted to the Instagram page. Just lightweight dope that is happening while we're recording.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. Listen, y'all, BWYF_podcast on IG. Big shout out to everybody that's showing love and support.
Yes, sir.
We definitely appreciate it. As
Email us.
always, email the show.
Yes.
Has anybody checked the email recently?
Have not, but we're going to get around to that.
We're going to get on that?
We're going to get on that.
I haven't been in there.
I know they're coming in now.
Bro, I had so much stuff going on that I kept saying, like, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to go through it and read and do, and I have not had the time to do it. But email the show. If we don't do it on the Patreon, we might fuck around and dedicate a portion to you. Like, if you email the show with a topic or a question, if it's good enough, we'll probably do a show about it. If we just want to reply, because you're gonna get a reply.
We're gonna shout you out.
We're gonna shout you out,
yeah.
And we'll probably dedicate a couple of minutes of recording time just to email back to you. So you'll have your own.
Indeed.
We'll take a couple of minutes out to be able to do that, and we'll shoot it over to you.
We're gonna get somebody over there to you.
Yeah, we're coming to you. We're coming to you.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell.
Please do.
And we'll see y'all, man.
All right, y'all.
Peace.